الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الصلاة والسلام على جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين خاتم النبيين شفيع المذنبين رحمة للعالمين طه ياسين سيدنا ونبينا حبيبنا وحبيب نفوسنا بالقاسم
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد
وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين الله على أعدائهم أجمعين ومن هذا إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتبارك وتعالى في محكم كتابه الكريم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وإذ قال ربك للملائكة إني خالق بشر من طين وإذا سويته ونفخت فيه من روحي فقعوا له الساجدين فسجد الملائكة كلهم أجمعون إلا إبليس استكبر وكان من الكافرين. صدق الله العلي العظيم.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد وسلم.
Their discussion about Prophet Adam alayhi salam. We reached the stage where we are looking at the Quran, where Allah mentions to the angels that I will create a human being from clay. When I make him proper, and when I let the soul enter his body, I want you all to prostrate before me. And everybody prostrated, all the angels prostrated together, illa Iblis. This is a very interesting point where the Quran specifies the nature of sajda. The beauty when you look at this ayah is really amazing. We all know that Shaitan, Iblis, as we know him, reached the heavens after he prayed to Allah that, oh Allah, bring me up because the earth is full of chaos. I cannot stay with them. So he asked, hence he was taken to the heavens and he stood between the rows of angels and he prayed to Allah and he worshipped Allah. But when the structure of Adam alayhi salam was created and Allah said, I will bring a human being from this, when I enter my soul in it, you all should prostrate. This is where Quran clearly mentions the nature of the sajda. فَسَجَدَ الْمَلَائِكَةُ كُلُّهُمْ أَجْمَعُونَ. All the angels together they prostrated. إِلَّا إِبْلِيسَ اسْتَكْبَرَ وَكَانَ مِنَ الْكَافِرِينَ. The reason I emphasized on this point is people who are caught up in the argument whether Iblis was from the jinns, was from the angels. This ayah clearly differentiates, creates this barrier in the wall. There's a distinction between who's the angel and who is Iblis. When Allah asked to prostrate, all the angels together they prostrated. Illa Iblis. So Iblis wasn't part of that group of angels. He is separated. And he was from the deniers. Kana min al-kafirin. What did Iblis say? We sort of touched upon it in the earlier discussion, the first 10 nights. He said, Allah, and Allah asks Iblis, Allah ya Iblisu ma mana'aka an tasjudu lima khalaqta biyadayk. What prevented you from prostrating to the one that I created from my 2 hands? Astakbarta am kunta min al-'alin. Are you arrogant? Are you denying to prostrate? Or do you think that you are from the exalted ones? أَمْ كُنْتَ مِنَ الْعَالِينَ قَالَ أَنَا خَيْرٌ مِّنْهُ خَلَقْتَنِي مِنْ نَارٍ وَخَلَقْتَهُ مِنْ طِينٍ قَالَ فَاخْرُجْ مِنْهَا فَإِنَّكَ رَجِيمٌ. So when Allah asked Iblis, what prevented you from prostrating before Adam alayhi salam? He said, Ana khayrun minhu. I am better than him. This is the mistake that Shaitan did at the time. Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam says, have you analyzed, have you taken lesson from that story where Iblis, for the vanity of one moment, lost all the worship he did for thousands of years? 6,000 years of worship gone, and Allah nullified it, voided it, just because he didn't do one sajda that Allah asked him to do. And the reason was the arrogance. He was very arrogant. He said, I am better. And this is where a lot of people also get misled. Nobody is better than anyone. If I am sitting here, I can't call myself better than any of you. I am not. Perhaps there might be someone sitting amongst you who's the wali of Allah that we don't even know. And the criteria of the nobility is taqwa. Taqwa is a criteria. Nor, not money, not the social status, not the position at work, not the position that people give you in the community, not the virasa, the inheritance you receive from your family. Nothing counts. Nothing can count towards making you noble unless what Allah has chosen for you. If people respect you, you have to maintain that respect and be humble. If people respect you, that doesn't mean that you are now sitting up top. Everybody is low. That's arrogance. And when someone does arrogance, Quran says about those who are arrogant, can we claim that we can enter Jannah? This is what Quran says. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. وَيَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ تَرَى الَّذِينَ كَذَّبُوا عَلَى اللَّهِ وُجُوهُهُمْ مُسَوَّدَةٌ. On the day of judgment, you will see that who denied Allah, you will see their faces darken. أَلَيْسَ فِي جَهَنَّمَ مَثْوًى لِلْمُتَكَبِّرِينَ. Don't you know that hell is not a fitting home for the arrogant? It's a question, a rhetorical question. That means there is a special location in Jahannam for mutakabbirin. May Allah prevent us from becoming one of the mutakabbirin. One of the narrations where a companion of Imam Ja'far as-Sadiq alayhi salam, he was a very wealthy person, very wealthy and noble among the people of Kufa. He was with Imam, and Imam said, I advise you to be humble. You know what this person does? He comes back to Kufa. He goes to the mosque. Outside of mosque, he sits. He got some dates with him, and he got a scale with him. And he's saying, I am not going to leave this place until I sell all these dates. Healthy person, well respected. The whole family is respected. His family members passed by. They said, what are you doing? You're causing harm to our family honor. This is not how we should behave. We are the most honorable people on earth. He said, no, my master asked me to be humble. That means this person was working on letting go of his ego. He was killing his ego. He was killing his arrogance. He was killing the soul that makes him arrogant and feel high. And he wanted to crush his soul, the carnal soul and his desires. They advised, if you really want to do this, the dates are not the right thing. Go sell flour. People need it. What it did, he moved away, he got a camel, he mounted on it with the wheat and also that thing that crushes the wheat. He took it with him and he went to a location where people came and bought wheat flour. This is how, so what we are essentially looking at Quran in this discussion of Hazrat Adam alayhi salam is that when Allah asked everyone to prostrate, angels and Iblis including, he was arrogant, and the arrogance made him being casted out of the heavens. And Imam also says that pride and superiority are the two cloaks that belongs to Allah. You cannot take it. The one who thinks he is superior and who makes himself feel exalted has waged a war against Allah. So you are trying to mimic what Allah is. You are not superior. You're not exalted. He is superior, he is Aliyul Azim, and he is Jabbar. Those attributes doesn't belong to us. Doesn't. Rahman, Rahim, Mateen, to other attributes, we sometimes become the embodiment and we exhibit that nature. But being a Jabbar and Ala, those are not for us. So Imam says, those are not for the human beings. Whoever does it has waged a war on Allah. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us tawfiq, to follow his rules and commands, and to seek his pleasure in this month. May Allah prevent us and forgive us for any single moment where we have thought of being superior to anyone, or we might have thought we are better than anyone. May Allah forgive our sins and forgive our mistakes and forgive us in the name of Muhammad and Ali Muhammad. May Allah hasten the appearance of Imam Zaman Arja Allah Ta'ala Farad Sharif. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wa salamun ala al-mursaleen. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Sadaqallahu al-aliyyul azim. Allah